guys and gals. Welcome to another lesson by Drums Anytime. If you're tuning in, I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've done a video, and this video is going to be a four bar breakdown. I'm probably going to do a series of these where we're just going to look at 4 bars of a solo, right? 4 bars of a specific piece, and we're going to break it down bar by bar, bar by bar, and we're going to talk about how I think you might want to approach this, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. So this is going to be kind of a 4 bars in the jazz idiom in that we'll be playing hi-hat and 2 and 4 throughout, all right? And we're going to, like I said, look at each bar independently, but I want to talk a little bit about how I think you should approach working on this stuff. So the idea is that you want to practice it so much that it's second nature to you, right? So if I said to you, if you were been drumming for a while, and I said, hey, I want you to play a rock beat, 8th notes on the hi-hat, snare on 2 and 4, and kick drum on 1 and 3, you'd be able to do it, right? Right? You wouldn't even think about it, okay? Right? You would just do it, okay? Right? You're not thinking about it. I want you to approach this in the same way, because the idea is that you want to be able to play these 4 bars as comfortably as just doing what I just did. Okay, so really take the time with this. This is, in my opinion, it's not the kind of thing you just do for one day and you leave it alone. You may be able to do that, and you may be able to come back in a week from now and be able to do it, without thinking about it. But personally, I'm the kind of guy that has to spend time on it. Okay, it doesn't just happen for me to memorize it internally. Internalize it, I have to go over it again and again. So let's get started on this. We'll start out with bar 1, go to bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, and maybe we'll add them together as we go along. All right. Okay, so let's look at bar 1. As you can see, there's a hi-hat on 2 and the 4, and it's made up of 8th note triplets. And the sticking on this is left, left, right, left, left, right. Okay? Left, left, right, left, left, right, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And the only thing we're doing is we're moving it around the kit. Okay, so it's like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do that and loop it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you're practicing that, practice it at different tempos, practice at different dynamics, super slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and we'll go a little quicker with that later when we put them all together. Okay, so that's the first measure. The second measure is going to also be triplets. But that's going to include the foot, but we are going to lead with a left, and that's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's wrong, actually. Sorry. Left, right. Okay. Right. So that's that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to put those together, actually. Let's do these first 2 measures in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's the first 2 measures. Spend time on the first measure, the second measure, play them different tempos, different dynamics, and then add the 2 together. When we come back, we'll look at measures 3 and 4. Okay, so let's look at the third measure. So the third measure is going to combine rack tom, snare drum, and the kick drum. Okay, let me make sure what I'm doing is correct. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going 1 triplet, left, right, foot. So I'm really thinking of this kind of in groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. add the hi-hat on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably use that lick, I guess, quite a bit. But again, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so far, 3 of these measures have just been eighth notes, straight eighth notes, right? We're changing the sticking, and changing the voicings, but there's still eighth notes. Now we're going to break that up in the 4th measure, and that's going to be swing eighths into eighth note triplets, and that's like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. And that's where we would end it, right? So we'd come back on the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And so that crash would be beat 1 of the 5th measure, right? Because that was the 4th measure of this phrase. Okay, so together that would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Throw. That's wrong. 3, 4. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster. That's 2 measures. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's, let's do it slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's measures 3 and 4. All right? So spend time on those. Work on the 1st measure, 2nd measure, combine the 2, be able to play them back to back without messing up. And then when we come back, we're going to look at all 4 measures together at a few different tempos. Okay, let's do 4 bars a time, and then we'll do the 4-bar phrase. And we'll do it medium tempo, medium slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. All right. So practice, go back and forth. Play that 4 bars a time, 4 bars of the phrase, 4 bars a time, 4 bars of the phrase. Okay. So that's slower. Work on that for a little bit, and then let's come back and we'll play it a little bit fast. Okay. So here it is a bit quicker. 4 bars a time, and then the phrase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, oh. Time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's it. So that's the 4-bar phrase. But like I said, I want you to become so comfortable with it that work on it, work on it, work on it. Anytime you sit down, you can do it. Okay, you have it in your head. And I really think that practice methodology, is that the word, will serve you well in the future, right? Where it just becomes second nature. You're better off, learning a few things, but learning them really well than learning a bunch of things and not really having them able to come out at your command, so to speak. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so I appreciate people that are still tuning in. Thank you so much, and see you soon.